Hello everybody, welcome back to another Space Marine 2 video. So, I'm back with the Astartes mod. I've been away for the last week. Yes, I've been uploading a few pre-recorded videos whilst I was away on holiday. So, basically this mod is getting just better and better. So, Warhammer Workshop and his team are working on cross class customization, which is incredible to say the least. So as you can see, my tactical marine has a chest plate and shoulder guards and greaves and stuff like that from multiple different classes. He also has a shield, which I think is a choice thing in the perk tree. I think it's optional, I'm not 100% sure, but shield for the tactical, pretty cool. Obviously there's the assault, again, a lot of tactical style gear. For example, the chest plates are tactical, the shoulder, I've even put like a little like a knight's mask, and he's got a bit of an eye lens going on there, so I think that's really cool. And certainly I've gone all out with these characters, tried my best. Like, this is meant to be the Vanguard. That does not look like a Vanguard at all, which is kind of crazy. My blade guard, as you saw at the beginning, is like a Iron Warriors captain almost. Had a sudden indulgence with the Iron Warriors. I think they're really cool, like siege tactics and stuff like that. And but a lot of people like the Imperial Fist instead. But yeah, so that's meant to be the sniper class. That's just crazy. And this is the heavy class, which is just, again, incredible, because we've been kind of wanting a heavy class that's like in normal Astartes and like the normal armor instead of Gravis armor. It would be cool just to lug around the heavy bolter as a normal Space Marine, but you can't really get everything other than through the power of mods. And obviously you get the two bonus classes, which is the Chaplain and Apothecary, which I've covered in previous videos actually, and these classes are pretty simple. They're basically just taking stuff, abilities from the campaign, and just using them in operations. Obviously this mod is private mod only, and it's certainly pretty fun to play with friends, let's just say that. So I'm going to start, I'm just going to go into the customization side. So this is the armor customization in the Astartes mod. So let's just take off this Mark 7 helmet. As you can see, it's very different from the Mark 8. This is a modded helmet. It's also like a Dante helmet, the Chaplain. In fact, I'm going to go through the helmets real quick. It's just an empty hood. I don't have a head on currently, because yes, there is head customization. That is absolutely wild. There's all these different types of head, and as you can see, the skull is separate customization. There's a lot of heretic customization too, which is absolutely crazy. There's obviously the Mark 3. Is it the Mark 3? Because I know the Mark 2. I'm not 100% sure on the logistics of the different armors in Warhammer 40k. Obviously there's this bad boy, and there's this Ravenwing helmet, which you can change the symbol on, which is incredible. And obviously you get your Mark 8, your Mark 6 Corvus helmets. And there's a Gravis style Corvus, which is really cool. I like how this can be slightly customized too, the wolf helm. But anyway, I digress. Let's go up here, take the helmet off, take the well, you can't really see it that well, but there's a wide range of accessories, funnily enough, just to customize your helmet to your desire, which is incredible. But I'm going to take the helmet off and go along to heads. So most of the heads you can see here are actually just guardsmen. They're all guardsman heads. As you can see, you can probably recognize that guy. But I think that's really cool. You can obviously use all these other heads like Chadriel, my man. You've got, Sidonus, is it? I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, there's all these different characters. And, if you wanted, you could be just like this old guy or this guy, and like put like a half mask over, and then you could basically pretend to be your own Astartes. But I'm chilling with the no head and the helmet with a skull. So I am basically going to run through all of this, so I'm probably going to put a timestamp for you guys to skip ahead to the in-game gameplay basically. So yeah, I'm basically covering all the customization that's available for this mod, and it's just absolutely wild. Obviously there's some locked stuff because that's prestige, and then that's DLC, and I've not fully unlocked it because my credits are running a bit low. But yeah, it looks incredible. Like all these different things, like he's got the heretic customization to work alongside his custom emblems, which is kind of crazy. There's all these different shoulders for all these different classes, funnily enough. Like this, that's obviously the Phobos armor. You go up here, that's a Tacticus, and you go down here, where is it? There it is, that's like a Gravis shoulder, which is incredible. But yeah, that's just one side. Like the other side has just as many, which is just incredible. I'm not going to show them all off, but it really just shows the kind of level of customization that we can get via modding, and it's certainly a big improvement when it comes to the vanilla just customization. Like the fact we can slap on a Mark 7 is it Mark 7 or is that Mark 5? Not 100% sure, but it looks really cool just having the ability to slap on this heretic armor over. Obviously you get your awesome classic power armor, and obviously you get that too. So yeah, I do think this is a like from the last update of his mod to this is the upcoming update to his mod. He hasn't 100% given us a date for this release, but it will be coming to Nexus, this version of the Astartes mod, which is very exciting, I must say. Well, even Iron Halo customization for every class, which is it's incredible. All these different backpacks. Obviously got a prestige 4, even though there's one up here that's unlocked, but it doesn't matter, you probably get that eventually anyway. Obviously there's just shields. You can get capes on every class, and here's something that would probably bring a lot of attention to people. You can put these wings on the assault class, and you could probably make a makeshift sanguinary guard, which is really exciting. Obviously there's all these different capes, so you can deck yourself out, but this is just my tactical. But yeah, the same goes for the greaves, the gauntlets, the war gear is available for everyone. The heads, I've already shown you guys the heads. But yeah, this is pretty much universal across all 5 classes, except is it 5 or is it 6? My bad. And then there's the extra 7th and 8th class, which sadly cannot be changed unless you want to play as Chiron, which yeah, these guys are basically Gadriel and Chiron, which is actually kind of funny. But yeah, I'm going to get into the gameplay now so that you guys can actually just witness something that's really cool in the game. I'll see you guys there. So here we are on Vox Liberatus, and as you can see there is a tactical and a heavy class, which is, I mean, you can probably kind of tell because you can't change the backpack on the heavy, which kind of sucks, but it's really cool to see the customization that I have in the armory on the AI, which is another bonus of the Astartes mod. This mod is absolutely incredible. I literally cannot praise Warhammer Workshop and his team enough for bringing this game like to life. It's I mean, the initial release of Space Marine 2 was incredible, but the content's been steady, but it's now we've got a taste of something like this. It seems stale in a way, and you know, there's a lot of negativity simply due to mods doing better than, you know, vanilla game, what the developer's doing. And in a way it really sucks that so much negativity has been brought to the developers. It wouldn't be for the developers. we like, if it wasn't for the developers, we wouldn't even have this game in the first place. And it's just crazy to me that so much negativity is thrown their way. And like, I can't even point to words how just blown away I am by just people can be so horrible, and it really sucks. Like, you'd think such a strong community like the Warhammer community, obviously there's not every community is perfect, but you know, it's kind of sucks to see, you know, developers that put so much hard effort into a game to recreate a character, to bring him back to life almost. Because at the end of Space Marine 1, for all we knew, that Titus was dead. You know, like the game ended, that's it. You know, see you later, Titus. But as soon as Space Marine 2 came out, we were like, oh my god, that's Titus, he's back. He's rocking the world of chaos once again. And there's no way that, well, at this point, there is no way Titus is not gonna be. I think he is one of the main characters of Warhammer 40k now, and you know, there's always the meme of the helmetless ultramarine can never die. So, it's certainly well, he's certainly living up to his legacy, isn't he? So, but I do think that just everything about Space Marine 2 at the moment is up and down. Obviously the latest patch 7.0 came out with all the Space Wolf stuff, which is really awesome. I love the champion. I know it's been very controversial. A lot of people have not liked it. A lot of people have loved it. I certainly think it's not perfectly accurate, but it's, how do I word it? It's like it acknowledges the models that have been released, and it puts they kind of put their own little twist on, and I do think it's pretty cool. You know, with the wolf's head on the shoulder, and obviously the wolf helmet, which is something that people are very split on, which I'm kind of confused about, because like it's helmet in my opinion, and just want to clarify, no, I'm not a furry either. All that nonsense. Not, people can do what they want. It's not my scene. And you know, if I see a cool wolf helmet in a game where you're wearing power armor, I'm probably gonna rock it if it looks good. But if it doesn't look good, and it's, you know, one of those things that looks a bit weird, then obviously I'm gonna say it's a bit weird. But I think this one looks really cool, and obviously it suits the whole style of a space wolf, in my opinion. But obviously people have different opinions, and you know, you've got to respect that and just discuss and just communicate. Obviously it's all to do with respecting people's opinions and all that jazz. Certainly, like, I feel like I'm just blabbering on at this point, but certainly do think that the internet has become very hostile when it comes to people expressing their opinions and stuff like that. So that's why I should probably avoid expressing my opinions when it comes to for example the Space Wolf helmet. Probably get criticised for liking it, or probably be called a furry or something crazy like that. And I'm certainly not one of those people of those description. So, but anyway, I'm getting really sidetracked and just blabbering on about all sorts of crap now. So let's get back to the matter of hand, is the Astartes mod. So the glorious Warhammer Workshop has said this is going to be the next update of the Astartes mod, which is actually kind of crazy to me, because like it's such a big upgrade from the original Astartes mod, and it's certainly a step forward in the sense of, you know, just modding in general. This is like cross customization, and I'm just blown away. Like, you could put a full team of Marines in Gravis armor. You could have a full setup of salamanders in Gravis armor if you wanted to. And obviously, due to the cross customization, you could make a salamander with the scales. You know, people have been wanting scales for the salamanders for a good while now. And get rid of this guy. I hate the Beyblades. I think my Space Marine hates them too. My God. I know, obviously he does. Well, I don't know actually. I'm playing as an Iron Warrior. I don't know what their stance is on Zinch's little Beyblade warriors, but let's just slap that on. There we go. So yeah, I'm just blown away with the amount of customization that the Astartes mod brings. He obviously has other little things. Is that? Oh, I thought that was something up there then. There we go. So yeah, I feel like I'm just blabbering on about all sorts of different things. Like for example, the developers said that they'd struggle, you know, adding like a chain axe or a power axe into the game, and literally, what am I holding, right? It's literally right here in my hand. Kind of disappointed with the lack of weapons, to be fair, like melee weapons. I would like a few more melee, but I'm happy with the Infernal pistol. I've not really used it yet. I used it a little bit in the VTS. Wasn't really my not really my style with a short range shotgun pistol. But yeah, it's pretty good as long as you use it right. There we go. So yeah, this is the Astartes mod. I know I haven't really I know I covered the main thing at the start, all the customization, but I just figured operations aren't that much different. Sadly I didn't run into any of the bosses that the Astartes mod has to offer. Get rid of this guy. It's funny to see an Iron Warrior beat the crap out of a Thousand Sun Space Marine. Body slam him. But yeah, that is about it for this video, guys. If you did like this video and you want to check out my other videos, please do subscribe and leave a like to you know, get my content on. It'll be on your browser, I suppose. I don't know how the not 100% sure how the algorithm works on YouTube, but you know, leave a comment and let me know what you think about the Astartes mod, if you're excited for it. You know, the latest update of it, obviously. This is a supporter build. Very grateful for Warhammer Workshop for providing me with the supporter build, and yeah, if you want to keep up to date everything that I do, please do subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.